Aggression will come in from Supra instead, out towards Monster. Sees that one player, flashbang evaded, and they turn in towards the kill. Supra doesn't want to go play with the first headshot. Rainwaker does his damage, and HS gets tagged to 42.
That's a start at least to come through, but that was super aggressive out for Nordavind. They're playing two players out towards the barrel's position. Great shot in from SHiPZ, and now the A side's completely opened up. They could just commit.
Bound, 60 seconds to the plant now. You can have a 40 for the retake. They're still got a kit in for mirbit, but if he goes down at any point, they're going to have to go back and recover this defuse kit position here at Dumpster. SHiPZ is going to wait in the smoke, and the CTs are going to walk right past him. No, he puts forward in his own right, and HS gets it to a 3 versus 3 scenario at last. dupreeh round of the corner, back to turn towards TENZKI. He will find HS at least. 2-on-2 scenario. Rainwaker turns it towards 1-on-1 HP as well, and dennyslaw with the P250. Again, no Kevlar for him. mirbit takes out the main man on the bomb, tapping it, sticking with his head ducked down. Will Denny swing? Yes, he will. He gets the pretty easy kills. It's nice and wide in the open, and the nade out, bounce out, won't connect to anybody. But Denny connects that kill on Supra meanwhile. 5 on. TENZKI sprays, gets that one frag. SHiPZ will trade it 2-for-1. AUG and mirbit close, seeing the shadow, catching that smoke, blocking it as well, but it's only going to be so much. That lurk play out of B site is only a lurk play. No execution inbound. HS also having his back turn against Denny. Denny peeks in, catches that frag. All left to mertz is AWP in the back lines. 18 seconds yet to come online. Will he go for the wall bang, bomb plant denial? Yes, he will, but he'll miss it a hair too late. Fighting against dennyslaw goes the way of Denny as well. Triple for him in this round, and mirbit in a 1v3 clutch.
He's hitting, and that's scary. AWP for the T side is finding absolutely all. 4 kills.
Long, and HS sneaking up with his backstab positioning. Can he hear the player coming in a connector? Can he catch that player off? Or then he turns on. AWP backed up, Auction dealt with by the AWP of the TT side. HS sneaks in, deals with Denny to a 5 versus 3. Bomb plant will be attempted and secured. He just gets the trade in the last second against Rainwaker. 2 standing on SKADE. Bomb's pretty safe as well. The CTs can stick this defuse, and there's not very much the dupreeh can do so long as the other players are able to cover him off. The smoke goes down for extra cover and all. TENZKI in with the defuse will stick it. dupreeh will try face onto his man and will get taken down the same. So SHiPZ stay alive. Seeing Rainwaker. Sprays Manic doing tons of damage. Meanwhile, HS gets his kills in, drops that bomb for 2. And now dupreeh next to face the AWP. Then he can't catch the AWP in the back. HS will be traded.
They needed to get that kill onto mertz. He's able to just fall back, start to reposition. That was the chance to bring it back to a 3-on-3. And instead, they've now got the bomb being dropped for themselves. They haven't been able to trade out evenly. And mertz playing so passive, waiting for the peek through the smoke. And there it is. Simple as that. Onto it. Yeah, missed AWP shot from Denny was really the difference maker there to answering back to a 3-on-3 that just couldn't.
And SKADE tries to put paid to that momentum swing. Of Denny gets HS. Patient is
still hits the shot, and now it's going to be that B-side XE. Supra needs to be on for a couple of kills with the AUG, and there it is. Bomb being dropped. Can he find any more? No, the trade comes through.
They're going to boost up as well and towards the toxic barrels position. TENZKI's in trouble. And the mirbit comes up with that backstab, drops that one player. Trade is still good to a 2-on.
This opens up B completely. mirbit has got to be the one to hear the bomb over at the B side. Oh no, they still think it's A. No, they get back, but the timing is everything for the T side player at the top of con.
mirbit's making a ton of noise. SHiPZ knows. Leave it on his teammate to deal the damage in from the rotations. He's waiting for Rainwaker. It's all timing. And he just catches the kill as well. SHiPZ alone, unknown to the CT forces. I believe that bomb is closed as well on default boxes, so there's a chance the SHiPZ might be able to deny the bomb plant. Or bomb defuse, I should say. Incendiary face, the kill still comes through for mirbit. The fuse should be stuck by mertz with the kit, and that will be a 3rd for Nordavind.
Good retake. I thought for a moment there that maybe if mertz wasn't going to get there in time, things could have got...
In Supra, putting it down on the ramp control. The flashes at the ready, going to go over against the SKADE side. They've walked past TENZKI. No one has any idea. Not even TENZKI knows what's going on. The bomb has pushed in towards water. Supra's going to get the frags. They still think it's clear on shore. Finally, he does get traded, but Supra makes 3 kills happen for him. Nade on SHiPZ almost drops him the same. On for the 4K, the AWP mertz is watching from heaven, and the bomb's out in water. SHiPZ has got to force forward so far here. Peeking in, dealt with easy. That's a 4th to the board on Nordavind.
Doing it again.
Spray, trying to put on X. Supra didn't get any frags for it. Damage was done, but that's it. TENZKI close at the site, completely flash blind and waits way in the midst of the smoke. Then he with one frag, mirbit. TENZKI transferring the sprays. Looking at Rainwaker as well, a 3-on-2 situation. Absolute chaos and pandemonium. here on the B site. mertz left alone as the only CT to defend. Bomb plant does get secured, and SKADE on this half-buy round probably going to...
All that spam, it didn't come through for damage. From the T side out towards the short position, trying to see if they can catch any of the CTs starting to reposition or just sleeping off guard. Great shot to start off from Oxygen, but the CTs get the bomb control.
2 for 1 on the trade. Supra backed up a pillar, seeing where SHiPZ is, but SHiPZ still wins that fight. So it all rests on mirbit with the FAMAS. He's found 1 kill, swapping out to the AUG. Are they aware of his positioning? Well, those taps onto the wallbang position will indicate it. Sprays through, flashes again, keeping the CTs blind. They're waiting for a smoke to clear and catch up dennyslaw. Indeed, he goes falling. Rainwaker, such low HP, but still blind sprays on. Slowly moving up, bomb plant can be secured. HS timed it so well, that's round over. Rainwaker can't get there in time. Of course, they'll reposition for just against the bomb's position of their own right, but Rainwaker should be responded to here on 17 points. If he's got to swing and go down to get the round bonus. The money away from the AWP though, just bait in that shot for information and evades death entirely. HS being on long control, so much presence to deal with, I'm gonna get overwhelmed. And the flashbang turning around, jump facing, 1 kill found, not quite the secondary one. At least there's a trade there. So AUG close, TENZKI nading position, not doing that much damage. Rainwaker will get up 1 frag, super trades, it sees the bomb planter as well, or at least the bomb carrier. Duplicate about to become that, however, as dennyslaw deals with Supra. It's a 1-on-3 for mertz, got to get back out of dodge with the AWP. SKADE.
There might actually be a bit of an exit kill coming through. SHiPZ is hearing the footsteps of the long player. Easy pick, and there it is. Not even an AWP being secured into that next round, so they've got nothing.
Yeah, so he might drop 1 in spawn with the rifle in tow to try and sell him on the idea that they haven't gone for the 4-man tower. Doesn't matter for TENZKI though, he still gets that kill on shore. Smoke in with the flashbang evaded. His back's turned to Rainwaker as well, so that's a 1-for-1 trade.
A much needed trade too. Mirbit, does he go for a little bit more of a sneak play? Resmoke comes down to Monster, but it's already too late for Supra, and he's caught off. B-side's open.
Yeah, mirbit actually has the bomb. They left it behind. Okay. This might just get real interesting. Does he read the AWP behind it? No, he's looking out towards short pipe. Rainwaker caught, second man not being seen, M4 trying to win the fight against SHiPZ, gets the dink off on him. Oh my god, he's got a double! Don't tell me it's 1 mistake is going to cost SKADE here.
I think 2 shots in a row. Mirbit has got complete bomb control, and he's just wasting with the time.
No way.
Oxygen's the last one left in the 1v2. Now he's picked up the bomb, but he's got to make a decision. No, he's actually evaded the bomb. He's got to go back into it and then deal with HS out towards the site. He's got his knife out, needs to go over to the weapon, and Nordavind closed it on. Yeah, dennyslaw's been able to herd a couple of these footsteps out from the park position. Oh, great tap off to find that first player. Doesn't see anything more, so thinking to himself, is there another player? A bit of a swing comes through from HS. He could find the backstab, but he's got to get the timing and hope that dennyslaw isn't turning away, and now the P250 hits it up.
On that wall, can he see down into the short pipe? He can, but so can the T-side see him. Chance to strike. There's Supra in with a Glock kill. Now 4 versus 3. He'll go back his way into the mid-control. Send him on the idea there might be a rotation inbound. If he can get the kill on the player up at the bathrooms, then it can be another round advantage for them, but the trade is good for Rainwaker. Oxygen now pushing out of the site, flashed in, sees everybody, catches 1 headshot, and the second and the third eventually goes his way for a 10th.
AWP all out towards that long position. Now HS has made a lot of sound getting into the short position, does find that first pick, and so does TENZKI.
Kill found on 2 individuals, duplicate in the back, takes that nade on TENZKI and deals with HS the same, so 2 fraggers dealt with for 2 frags on duplicate. 3v3. Bomb plant can't be secured just yet, but if mirbit cleans up that kill, plant down on default will secure it. CT side. Watch out on Denny's part, looking into Monster. Is he going to get swung upon by mertz? Will there be a kill for the T side or Pert? No, there won't. For the CT side instead. But this will still be 7 for the T side that can win their first gun round. Actually, okay, I thought Rainwaker was going to go for the retake, but he's just going to back off in the end.
It's a smart call there from SKADE. It's discipline. You realise that you're probably not going to win that retake, and instead they just look for extra kills. And so let's not go for it.
Both to the buy and the force up that will come through in the following round, which Oxygen
Gonna pick, and now starting to take a fight on towards the bathrooms players. He might be able to see quite a lot. Timing is everything, and mertz has found at the entry.
HiPZ responded to by SHiPZ. Supra can turn that headshot back very quickly. Now Rainwaker here on long. All backs a turn. Burst on the first, gets the second kill as well. And maybe it's suddenly alone, all because of that bomb and clutched around. It's just not going to happen for him.
Isolate a couple of picks. Does find that first one onto dupreeh, but he's running out of time, and he's got to get these kills in. Big off angle up for Oxygen 2, deep in towards that truck position.
Like, it's just so passive from these guys.
They said it in the interview how default heavy they play, and you are right.
And mirbit will creep in against them. See that one spray, and second kill not quite landed. HiPZ takes the frag. AWP peeks in upon the Rainwaker, turns 180, can't get the secondary frag. So HiPZ maintains a 3-on-2 scenario. 30 seconds. dupreeh's going to wait back here. Supra's not ready for this. Frag found. HiPZ, a known entity. Molotov will suppress the rotations. They can make their way into the A play, but TENZKI has walked out into the B short control, so they're going to wait for this backstab to come through. But 20 seconds, they're running out of time. They've got to force the issue right now. They want to get this frag in, and he gets the bomb planted to the drop. That's round over. TENZKI can't get it back in time. He'll try, but it'll be a vain fight. Gets that headshot, but it's all done. It's 15 for SKADE.
Oh, he knows. He knows what's happening there from dupreeh. Like, he realizes the play that HiPZ is...
Yeah, 8 rounds in a row to get back to the overtime. I think you might be right about that, Dwayne. Look at
Oxygen to work with just to try and slow down this push, but Nordavind have got it back now.
Here they go, incendiary up, Denny with the frag back. M4 Oxygen sprays through, gets one frag damage under the second man. TENZKI, last one standing, dealt with by dupreeh. And absolutely,
The flash is ready from the coffins.
HiPZ taking face in, seeing what's going on, taken out by dupreeh to start off the map up and the round. Headshot into the USP, faces back against mirbit and co. Gets mirbit to drop. mertz still alive at 1 point of health. Supra, meanwhile, with a very aggressive lurk on long at the A side, deals with one defender. Now Rainwaker is the only player left to the backlines. CT's on rotation very quickly into the mid-control. SKADE will try to see if they can support from the retake position, but it might have to be a retake. The T's are already out here, but so are the CT forces. Rainwaker dropping, SHiPZ turns it around. 3-on-2 scenario. USP taps to TENZKI. 2-on-2 situation, but a wraparound into the apartments where mertz is holding from. He's on 1 HP. If he falls and the bomb drops into CT control, and Nordavind can't do anything about it, but the headshots continue coming in for TENZKI, and mertz catches the right. HiPZ tag, Mac 10 in, dupreeh gets a frag for it, lines up a secondary frag. Supra's down to SHiPZ, he's got the deagle kills instead. The Mac 10 had nothing to do with it. The 3-on-2, making it 1, and SHiPZ domes 4. TENZKI alone now. Out from Boiler, SHiPZ knows it, AK swing, gets the ace! What's a... Doing for 2 points of help, he's gonna blind spray against them, flashes do go over, eventually does get overwhelmed by the rifles, but counter Molotov's back of the CT forces. Realizes it, smokes go down, very deep in a CT. Can he time it well? Yes, he can! Threads the needle and gets HiPZ. Turns it to a 4-on-4, making this round possible for the SKADE side.
I still don't think they'll retake this, even in a 4v4. Like, you still got the A players a little bit hesitant whether they want to go for it or not. Jeez, bomb plant does go down incredibly late. And still get it in, and for SKADE, you've got one.
They're backing up passive. They think the CTs have not gone for this. Maybe looking for the exits there. There's the AWP pick on dennyslaw, so rather than going for the retake, they'll take weapons away. Run boost attempted. That got away pretty nicely. Don't think mirbit. Actually, mirbit should be able to escape, no problems. SKADE will concede 1 round back to Nordavind, keeping their weapons in check
At the end of that last round.
Speaking of damage, mirbit and HiPZ are going to take the brunt of it here towards the banana control. HiPZ in particular actually goes down. dupreeh with the first frag around, mirbit there with the first trade. So 4-on-4 in banana possession, but still SKADE want to press the issue. SHiPZ can be in trouble. He's got to fall back. He's got 2 CTs to line up, and he gets them both. mirbit and mertz, bad positioning there
For Supra and TENZKI, they've just got to try and work in this 2v4. AWP already on this long cross position. Oh, great shot out from Denny. Consistent.
Even get all on TENZKI. 1-on-4 around the corner against dennyslaw, and Denny just doesn't miss. He just does not miss. And nades up, not doing damage, and not getting anything out here. They're just forced to fall back. Eventually, maybe it does isolate a kill, though.
Smoke off, bait play.
What?
Oh, great spray transfer. And this just looks easy. mertz is going to have to find at least couple more kills, try and force that position off angle, and even for that, the teams might be forced into A, and that's where the stack is with 2 players.
I can't believe they got baited by a smoke. That was easy picking for Duplicate. Oxygen isn't quite ready for Supra to be that close, so they can get the trades back to a man advantage here in Nordavind, but the M4 leaning in towards brackets. mertz has the AWP ready for it, gets the kill. Now Duplicate is forced to save back. Kirish wants to go for the ace clutch, but I doubt he will. Bomb plant secured to the back wall. Nice and easy for Nordavind. 3 down to that Galil play out towards the short position. I honestly thought that Nordavind had thrown the round away thanks
to a second mid lurk, but yeah, SKADE just can't quite find the pieces together in that 3-on-3 to start wrapping around in towards it.
Oh, he did get a blind leg. He doesn't know that he got to Supra, but 10 seconds to drop that bomb might be the best thing for him. He only gets nothing. Oxygen gets the frag on a bomb planter and the secondary one. I think he's still, but just enough time here. mirbit's got a hold up against SHiPZ. SHiPZ still gets that kill. TENZKI falls as well. Supra just sneaks in the plant, but can't go more than that. SHiPZ with a 3K and SKADE with a 5th round.
And SHiPZ is probably having one of the most insane series as we've seen from him in a while. Yeah, he's always a really strong player for this SKADE side, but the way he showed up in the first map and now showing up in the second, he's had an ace already and now in a position where he's...
The execution here, at least for the moment, holds it in its tracks. Good flashes in against the AWP. He lets one T-side play across. That's what Dupreeh is there to deal with. Good shot, missed out on SHiPZ, forced to cross back. Damage received by mirbit. Close range. Eventually the Glock rounds the corner, gets that jumping kill. And TENZKI deals with the man, the last man left on the defensive. The bomb plant should be secured. Denny and Oxygen have to save.
Nice exy. Flashes are pretty much brilliant there for Nordavind.
And Nordavind keeping pace at least, even though they're not quite in the...
Broken wall and just rotate everyone off. It's saying that where do you want to reposition the M4? And, well, at least straight away, the M4 of Oxygen's doing work. Couple of kills coming in from him and staying alive for as long as he can, buying time for the rotations. And now Rainwaker's alone on A.
And maybe without response and into the back corner, Rainwaker's going to have to wait for backup instead. Good flash in, blocks off TENZKI's info. I think he might have gotten caught by the AWP. Rainwaker deals with him regardless. Players on site. Duplicate comes in as support, drops that bomb, leaves it all on mertz. He'll fall in the hands of dennyslaw.
Comes down to a matter of timing from SKADE. 2 players peeking off this long position, and they're just not seeing anything. Supra just caught on the edge of the smoke, and for
Nordavind will walk up. M4 sees one, tags him, return shots to the AWP. Denny gets the kill. Rainwaker deals with mertz. 2 standing, 1 standing. TENZKI, 1-on-5 situation. The face in, Oxygen gets that kill, and that's all 5 alive.
At least a little bit of information. Follow-up nades. Oh, so good.
Denny even gets the pick down from the mid-control. Duplicate out of the corner against mirbit, hitting the footsteps. There's the killing of SHiPZ. 1 trade back at HS is good. There's nothing you can do to stop SHiPZ here. He's going to press forward. He wants to aggress.
What is he doing? Deagle out, and they're just throwing this now. SKADE, I don't know what they were thinking there. They already know they did a little bit of damage, and they just keep fighting for when they've got a 4-on-3, and now in a position where Nordavind's probably going to convert the rounds. What's Denny doing with the nades?
I've got no answer for that question. Flash in with the deagle, dealt with by HS, and all left is Oxygen 1 versus 3. Does find the spray through the smoke to deal with HS, so that's 1 frag. Supra on 37 points of health with the AWP, knowing that Oxygen's out in construction. Stuck down, Orb still gets the kill, and that will be a 6th.
Second mid.
This converts into the comeback for Nordavind, and this could be disastrous for SKADE, but they're going to rush their way in towards mid, as you mentioned, in brackets. Duplicate gets that first kill. Maybe they're going to hold off against several T-side players, but sandwiched in the apartments, falling to the hands of Oxygen. mertz on balcony, on the railing of said balcony. Taps through Oxygen, does go falling. So does Rainwaker. The perfect headshots are landed, but running out of ammo against dennyslaw leaves it a 3v2. SHiPZ meanwhile acting with a P250. Not raid boss and not alive either. Then he is given a chance to rotate out, get the bomb plant to the B site.
Couple of ridiculous shots out from mertz towards that balcony position. So they'll get the bomb down, so they'll probably force going into the next round in round 17. But to win a 1v3 here for Denny, he's going to have to do something unthinkable. 2 smokes in the hands.
Bit of information, but his back is turned. Smoke on coffins. Missed out on cross. There comes the kill, easy for mertz. Nice and efficient for Nordavind to claim the pistol. 7th to the CT board. Did get very dicey, though, with that rush tactic. It's just fortunate the kills came in towards balcony, because if they hadn't, then that would have been a bit of a disaster round, I think.
That's a way.
Super ready for the SMG frags in that last round, but still the buyback's going to look so harsh here on Nordavind's part, and already Denny wins the AWP battle. Finding
SKADE, they've got a lot of players at Banana looking to fight too.
Okay, round up. HS gets that frag in. 4-on-4. M4 so bursting up duplicate with one frag. TENZKI deals with SHiPZ, turns it around. 3 versus 2 scenario.
Work together, we should be able to trade out at least 1 for 1. Smokes, mollies all coming into the site, out towards the fountains. First one comes through, not quite that second. That's a fast flick out for Denny. And Supra might not even want to go for this. He saved the orb. Yeah, they have to buy. Like, single round loss bonus. And it comes down to the last couple. You look in the pistol, what was it? 2 players fell.
Orb ready. Smokes down, mertz trying to get out of dodge, sprays through, Supra takes damage. TENZKI with that 1 frag, lines up 2 more, only gets the 1 though. mertz now suppressed with his 2 other teammates. They are going to siphon back off towards the B-Wrap. HiPZ is the only player here, so this is the right call for SKADE. If they get this kill in, then it's basically beast out under contention. HiPZ, just wrapped it upon a straight peek out. Supra gets dealt with, Rainwaker gets 2, trying to make it a triple to close out this round. Either way, it's over for Nordavind.
Yeah, it is, and they can go hunting onto mirbit. They realize the economy damage that will come through if they get this last pick. 13 up. What a mid-round call.
In a half-buy round like this, I don't think you do. I think you focus on the gun round coming in round 23. Or you just get Supra to get 2 decent 1-digs. Almost a 3rd one. Nail on SHiPZ could take it down, actually. Yeah, that's a triple up for Supra. Very well done. The pistols showing up massive for Nordavind.
Yeah, Supra's having a hell of a round, 3K already, and they don't even need him to do anything else. They could just rely on the other couple of players, the veterans of HiPZ and TENZKI, just to be able to close it. Footsteps being heard, MP9 should be able to swing out from this arch position. What a round for Nordavind. Those shots were so
important that Nordavind take this. They cannot afford to put a foot wrong. M4 Supra flashed out, blinded, oxygen, easy frag, easy taking a sight. HiPZ will try to deal with Denny. Denny will burn, but it's 2 for 1.
What is this round? What is this round? The shots continue to come in for the Ds. And this is the SKADE that I love. The ones that just make the ballsy call.
To play with here. They've got money in savings on a couple of players, but the it was real good against the 2 players that lined up, just did a bit of damage. Now Flash is coming out, mirbit on site. Supra and HiPZ still in with those kills on the A side defense. mirbit gets 1 as well. SHiPZ turns it around, drops out towards Pit and dupreeh up against HiPZ in the midst of the smoke. Will go falling, so it's all after SHiPZ for the ace clutch here. He's on site, burning away the Molotov. Bomb plant can be secured, a very dangerous and open one. It can go down to the very least, but overwhelmed by CT forces. Isolates TENZKI gets that kill, not quite Supra though.
Nordavind, they've realized that it's probably an app spot coming through from the T side, and honestly, they probably weren't in the best of positions. They had 1 defender out from brackets, and the rest of them were still on rotation out from long, but they're able to get there in time.
The AUG blind past the smokes. There's just 1 lurker out to that B site. The real hits coming through towards the A play. Supra gets that 1 frag. dupreeh trades it. Rainwaker not looking the right way. mirbit gets 2 frags for it. Denny able to respond. Can grab that bomb and get it planted, but it's a 3v2 to the advantage of Nordavind.
SHiPZ has got the info that no one's really coming in from Banana, but he's got to get this pick off from Library. They've got to fight for an advantage. In a 2 versus 3, someone's going to have to at least bring it back to a 2v2. And for Nordavind, they're bringing 2 players out towards this long position, and SHiPZ has been seen. AWP in the backlines leader all down to Denny.
Be a hell of a clutch, and definitely within his remit. Orb shot's not connecting, he's seen. TENZKI though deals that first nade back, the flick not connected to the second, and Nordavind, another important survival round as they keep themselves alive. 11 to the CT board. Damage being done by that HE. dupreeh gonna evade a second one. His crosshair was right on TENZKI, had no idea until he sprays through, catches the gap of oxygen, and a secondary kill. dennyslaw finally the trade found. HiPZ deals with dupreeh at close, so 4.
It could be, but we just needed to see it. SHiPZ just trying to see if he can sell a fake. Ooh, Rainwaker's found a pick, but they're both so low now.
A 3-on-2 situation. mertz knows that they're so tagged up. The USP is out to try and play. Deals with the 1 shot. Easy kill.
Get that money forward.
Into the back corner. Nade up. And SHiPZ walks right into it. Actually, I think it landed perfectly to the corner, so mertz had the perfect read. 2 kills to his name. Nicely done. The defuse will come through. And Nordavind. No, he had no idea where the bomb was. Covered off by the body. Wouldn't that be funny though if that was the last second retake and that body blocked the bomb from being defused?
Of course you think.
To that CT defensive, thanks to that retake. SKADE up with the rifles and decimated by nades and by HS's M4. It's a 5v3 gained. 2 now as mertz gets the AWP pick in. dennyslaw can respond, but the bomb's been dropped. He's nowhere near it, and that rush. mertz getting out of the dodge. Vincere at the ready, trying to put some hurt back. The M4 spray duplicate gets that kill. mertz going to get pressured, especially as mirbit goes down. He's the lone stander, trying to go for the no-scope, but it doesn't connect. Now 2 left on the CT side. Do Nordavind even bother with this? Do they hold on to the AKs to go into round 30 and play for overtime? Ooh, okay. It wasn't a HE, unfortunately.
On 2 HP, and another one of these brackets pops, looking to come through. mertz with the AWP, incredibly aggressive. Finds that first, looking to see if he can follow up. Supra trying to help him out. And mertz has now found a couple of kills. 2 players left for the D side, and dennyslaw, the HE comes through, and Rainwaker is the last one left, and I think we're going to overtime.
I think you're right. I can guarantee you're right, actually. That bomb's in CT control. Rainwaker has a minute to find and isolate every single pick. Do they have info on where he's at? They do now. That's a good one-tap. Sees the AWP player doing... Yeah, are they aware that that bomb is on shore? Surely they must do, right? Footsteps heard. Rainwaker caught up by HS. Doesn't matter for them, so they have no issues other than their own skill in terms of closing out this matchup. AWP in a mertz gets that first kill. Nays back, burns the incendiary and it's put down there by the T-side line. Oxygen caught off by an M4 as well. The fast plays in. That nade might catch him off guard as well. 2 HP for him as Rainwaker goes down to the 5 versus 3. mirbit drops the bomb to 2, looks back to SHiPZ, catches information, but doesn't catch the frag. So it's a 4-on-2 scenario. Favors to Nordavind. The AWP is ready. Oxygen does find one isolated exit frag, but mertz respond, and the bomb wraps in over against TENZKI. If he gets this kill, he can find a new way in, but no, not to be. Trying to see if they can go over. A counter smoke comes back at the T side. TENZKI so close. Flash is going over as they PK. Chess will fall first. Shooting against TENZKI, at least a return, and Oxygen deals with mirbit all the same. All the HEs thrown back and forth, doing damage, getting 1 kill out against the T side line, but B side's open. They can go for the plant.
I love it how they run a default and it looks like it's their best round yet. Like, that's just how it is. They wait for the mistakes. They're all grouped up in that banana position, and Nordavind go, all right, let's start getting aggressive. Let's retake banana, where they were finding a lot of success defending against those fast rushes, but they might not come out anymore.
2 access to clean up for Rainwaker. Nice and easy at the CT spawn. SKADE equalize.
Towards long. One of the rotators come out, and mertz, oh, he's making Savage be an easy kill, and it is.
And that leaves 1 defender left. Supra out at pit. Molotov to his position. Swings on Rainwaker, gets that kill. The smoke will go down to the spawn fluff to extinguish the flames. Frag found in the bomb planter as well. Swing back over towards Oxygen. Can't quite win that fight, but mirbit comes in there as support. 3 versus 2 scenario. The bomb plant can be secured.
Yeah, get that bomb down and try and play out the post plant. Not really a lot of...
mirbit making some noise. They can call in that info. Going for the wallbang sprays of TENZKI. Oxygen taken out, and Denny can't hold on. Great as an effort as it was not to be in the end for SKADE. 17 goes the way of Nordavind instead. And the CT side ends off on a high note. Brackets, M4 swings, Rainwaker with the perfect timing. The transfer, the spray on Supra, the kill on HS, and even the AWP for dennyslaw gets mirbit. But mertz with a wallbang headshot to respond. Rainwaker's low HP burning a little bit on that side. They think he's in the box corner. Well, they've got to deal with Oxygen as well. Gets that kill, and now the AWP's distracted. No idea where to look from CT to wrapped over. And they've come to back it up. Kill comes in on corner. The incendiary is coming up. Don't extend that far. No, it does. mirbit gets tagged. Force that smoke out. Still a flashbang to support it. Still SHiPZ and duplicate get those kills in.
mertz with the trade, but he's so damn low. 20.
Now duplicate waiting back at dark. Do they check it? Supra's thinking about it. Rainwaker also looking to force forward. Oh, they run straight into duplicate, and Rainwaker secures that. But you're right about that B split call. Rainwaker has also got an inkling. Backs up the fountain, they run around the corner, and he absolutely mows through 2. Not quite the 3rd. TENZKI stays alive, but now got to stay alive to deal with the 2 players that are on the B site itself. Duplicate and SHiPZ. Utility inbound. Looking back at CT. If they can get this kill, they can secure the round outright, and SHiPZ will hunt for it. They all line up in the same position, but they overwhelm the defenders. The kills have come back. Nordavind will just get the bomb down in time.
Oh no, how have SKADE done that? Why are they over peaking like that when the time is so low? And now mertz is here to try and defend the banana position. Does get baited out by the AWP. Bit of a swing back, but he hits the shot, blinded as well. And now Oxygen has got to be the one to try and clutch through for the SKADE side to get them over the line. HG out towards a new box position, does deal with mertz. HS is low, so it's TENZKI. There's the first, not quite the last one. 18 to 18, we go to...
Be suppression over At the banana control, Molotovs again suppressed. Denny gets the wall bang. Again, say with the starts of these rounds, get those frags together. SHiPZ also follows suit with a risky peek, but it works out well for him. mertz can't get a trade to respond. SHiPZ with 2. Finally a trade to supra.
Oh, finally.
Smokes back, Orps in, ready to shut down. No, supra gets the kill. dupreeh still holding in the back lines. The flashes coming in from Rainwaker. Try and stall Nordavind for only a moment, 20 seconds. The bomb can get to site. Can it get planted? The smoke's about to clear. TENZKI and supra gonna overface. Scene there, spray back, kill, found, crossfire, lock. dupreeh gets both. And SKADE get 9 boost. Denny back onto that T side. Good shot in against TENZKI. Gets that first frag in the apartments. supra's there for a quick.
And no one's even in a position either for the city side to regain that AWP. mertz finds the pick, and now the amount advantage.
Itself. Play towards the short control. His teammates still held towards pit. The Molotov to try and force him away. Flash in to support. supra gets that kill. AK gets 1 frag. Now Rainwaker's got to focus on the players on the site itself. Him and dupreeh for the retake. 3 on 2. Nade to supra. I think there was a missed HE of the T side. And the counter nade back on HS will land a little bit closer for the CT side. He's got lots of HP though, so he won't go down. Flashes inbounds. Face out. Nades almost taking supra. Rainwaker gets that kill. Not ready for mirbit's face. It's all on dupreeh here with the AUG. And I think he wants to... Actually, no, he's going to fake out. He's rotating towards the mid control. He's going to try and sell some sort of information play against the T side. A flashbang in as the smoke starts to clear. He looks to sight. Doesn't see the player graveyard. Nordavind of the B site. It might be contact M4. Mirbit. Scene. The smoke clears. That's the kill for dupreeh. We'll start to clear. The Molotovs back in the T side will drive him away. That nade doesn't land on him. dupreeh swings, finds 2 kills, sees a 3rd player with 10 seconds left. They've stalled the hit. SKADE have to hold the defense, and that's all they need. Sprays through smoke, continue up, and it's 20.
Up towards the apartments, nade up towards the top of banana. Not quite going as far as they would have liked. AWP to peek in. Great shot onto TENZKI to start off.
They're hearing the footsteps. dupreeh will try to go for the bomb plant. Will HS force forward a bit. Flashbang in. Denies. No, he doesn't. Gets close, but no cigar. 4 on 3. The nade can turn it to evens again. Smoke redone onto the coffin position. Facing the AWP. Denny wins that fight. 2 standing of supra and mirbit. Time's running short. Can they even get to the site here? They're going to try for it. Got to clear out the player on boost and 2 more out of the entryways. They're so low on time. Why are they sticking around? mirbit's been seen. The spray through. The kill comes in. Rainwaker with a trade. And mirbit's way too late to this. Just held back on Nordavind.
An emphasis out towards brackets, and mertz is here with the AWP.
There's the kill for dupreeh instead. HS trading back in banana presence. supra on site. TENZKI in cubby. Now making his way out towards long. Blind spraying. Rainwaker's going to hear that. Swing out wide. Take a life. All on supra the defensive. Gets that first frag. Needs to get a little bit more. 3 on 3 scenario. mirbit comes up to support. Oxygen gets the trade, however, but he gets responded to. The bomb's out in the open. The AWP dupreeh. All that remains. Gonna hunt onto these players. 15 HP to secure the shots. He'll go for the plant on default, and they're going to come up real quick towards this. Quick scope's got to get landed. They just round the corner and get the frags easy. Nordavind stay alive for another good round. 21-20. Look at how close he'll get. The smokes go down. He's going to wait in the midst of it and let all the T-side players pass. Swing on towards 1 player. dupreeh takes mertz. mirbit gets oxygen. TENZKI gets dupreeh as well. Denny with a trade back on the P250, but the bomb's been dropped in CT control. A 3 on 2 scenario. Now making it 1 as Rainwaker drops and mirbit cleans up Denny.
In the rounds, and if they continue on CT, that might be the response they need.
1-for-1 trades early on into the first round of this next overtime. mertz maintaining his AWP. SHiPZ, however, being the first to fall of SKADE. Turn his attention back here towards the apartment. Has a good adjustment. Start to make his way up, making a bit of noise. mirbit with the perfect timing. Gets the kill on the planter, on the AWP, I should say. Bomb carrier of oxygen deals with TENZKI. So at least they have a trade, but still a man advantage for Nordavind, and SKADE are suppressing. Leaving enough breathing room for the CTs to wrap back in. They'll get that bomb to the site and finally get it planted here.
Yeah, get that bomb down, play out the post plant. They've got a little bit more nades for them to work with, but for Nordavind, they've got 3 players, and mirbit out from the apartments could be the big damage dealer. Molly out towards the pit. That's going to force one of the T's out into the open.
There's HS with a kill on Oxygen, all left to duplicate now. 1 versus 3 to get this first round of this OT. 2 players Scene gets the first headshot, comes off against mirbit, names back the head kill connects. 1-on-1 now. HS, swing and spray. Duplicate holds face. HS at the edge of the smoke now goes out to the open. It gives away the 3K. Duplicate on here, mertz. Taking the AWP damage early. HS taking the early kill for the CT side. He's had enough. Frag in. Kicking things off on ships. Duplicate will spray through the smoke, get TENZKI to drop. He takes some damage to return. A 4-on-4 situation here.
They've got to know that HS was still there just by the kill feed, knowing that they dealt with TENZKI and HS got a kill. There's got to be another player aggressively, and HS shouldn't even be able to find another pick. Oh, he actually does. That's a huge play from him. They've brought time for mertz to be on rotation with that.
Off and the smoke down at cross.
Fake.
The AUG of mirbit moves up, gets caught off guard by Duplicate instead, and you're right about that fake. The flashbang comes in to force mertz away, and they've got no info to where these T-side players are at. I don't know if they realise that it's going to be a short stack. Supra now, left with the clutch potential. Duplicate, low HP, first man in and first man down. Oxygen next to face. Denny gives up the exact same angle, but wins the fight regardless, and gets it down to a 1v1.
Now, if you ever wanted to see an AWP battle, you want to see it right now. It comes down to the kings of both of these teams, dennyslaw and mertz in the 1v1. Now, footsteps would have been heard out towards that moto position. A lot of noise being made from mertz. AWP from dennyslaw trying to create an angle for himself. And another clutch comes through from SKADE. 1v3.
He smokes down, a very quick entry to Duplicate, sees one, deals with Supra, 5-on-4 game instantaneously. Mirbit trade, trying to see if he can double up against Auction, not going to happen towards his part though. 4-on-3 scenario, Molotov's up, quick scope of mertz, so close towards Oxygen, they don't know where he is, they think he's in the midst of the smoke and they're right, they catch him off in the end, leaving HS and TENZKI with a 2-man disadvantage for the retake. That nade bounces right back to HS's position. Doesn't do any damage. The incendiary release force 1 player out position. Denny being seen or about. And he gets those kills and alongside ships with a headshot. 20.
At least something out towards banana position. They kept getting hits by HGs, incendiaries, everything. Ships still aggressive with the AWP, looking in for more. Only finds one on a one-on-one trade, but Rainwaker's coming in quickly on a rotation. One more defender out of B, a duplicate.
Flash is coming in, mirbit's going to force forward, incendiary back to try to stop them. The bomb on the back of Supra. Flash perfectly timed, mertz assisted with the kill. Rainwaker finds one, but Supra responds towards him. A 3-on-2. And Nordavind's BXC looks good again. Plant will be secured. SKADE will be going for this retake. Oxygen. Actually, no, they are going to set up utility, excuse me. Smokes down towards cross, and Confidence are going to siphon off 2 of the CTs. 1 kill back on Supra with an A, 2v2, but they can't find the entries. They're continuously counterbalanced. Mertz in with his pick. TENZKI on the other side of the site deals with Denny. Box to try and smoke back, provide a bit more cover for Duplicate in that one scene, that 1 player crossing, waiting for a few more. There's the AUG kill. AWP shots ringing out. Duplicate gets 2 frags, though. Ships and Rainwaker coming in as support. And now it's the nailed down player of HS to try and clutch it for Nordavind. Bomb in the open. The CTs know it. 20 seconds to the clock. He'll catch that 1 headshot. Needs to get the next player back over at Coffins. But unless he gets that frag, it's going to be lights out for Nordavind. Back turn. Didn't see the CT coming in out towards the banana control. And there it is for Denny. 20.